There is no denying that the ocean is the most fascinating place on our planet.
Lovecraft was literally afraid of human-fish hybrids? Yeah.
Space are the two things we are surrounded by, yet know so little about. Every time an explorer plunges into the ocean, it's unlikely that they will come back up to the surface without discovering a new species or variety of creature. But every now and then, an unknown creature is washed up on a beach, or something is spotted during an expedition that cannot be explained. These things once again show us the endless possibilities the ocean is home to.
Yeah, fuck that.
Sit back and know that everything talked about in this video is sharing the planet with you. Shark eaten by unknown sea creature. In 2003, Australian filmmaker Dave Riggs and his crew were asked to tag an adult great white shark along Australia's coast so they could monitor its behaviour. One of the first great whites they managed to tag was a magnificent 9-foot-long female. She was strong, healthy, and given the name Alpha. 4 months later, her tag was washed up on a beach and was handed in by somebody walking by. After reviewing the information from the tag, the researchers were left confused at what had happened. The data revealed that at 4 AM on the 24th of November 2003, the shark suddenly plunged at high speed 520 meters down the edge of a continental shelf. It also indicated a massive change in temperature from 46 degrees to 78 degrees in seconds.
What?
The only explanation the researchers could give was that Alpha had been devoured by another living creature and was deep inside its belly during the recordings. The tag seemed to carry on recording from within the predator's belly for a further 8 days, before finally being excreted and washed up on the beach. So what could possibly eat a 9-foot-long healthy great white shark? Well, there have been many theories ranging from an orca or a giant unknown sea creature. Astonishingly, it took 11 years before a plausible theory was released. Dave Rigg himself theorized the only explanation could be that another even larger cannibal great white shark was responsible, one that would have been almost twice Alpha's size and weighed over 2 tons, making it one of the largest great whites ever recorded. The only other explanation...
Yeah, motherfuckers want to go in the water when that's there, dude. No thanks, okay? Straight up, no thank you, dude, okay? I do not understand why the fuck you would ever go in the water when there's like a 0.0000001% chance that that's in the water with you. Technically, it is in the water with you. It's just, it might be very far away. Okay,
that was brought
but still,
up is that the tracker fell off Alpha and was eaten by another fish. So what do you think happened? Did the tracker simply fall off and was eaten by a smaller fish that thought it was bait? Or was Alpha pulled deep down in the ocean and eaten by an enormous undiscovered predator?
I don't like this, okay? I don't like the megalodon shit.
Creature washes up on beach. In early 2015,
Bro, what's happening? Why is it always baffling Russian scientists?
mysterious carcass of a creature was found washed up on an island called Sakhalin, which is located along the east coast of Russia. The carcass was ripped apart, covered in blood, had bones protruding from its body, and was unusual in the fact that it had a long beak and was around 11 feet in length. At first it was identified by experts to be some kind of rare big dolphin species, but people argue that due to its fur and large size, this is an unlikely candidate. So what exactly was it? Well, despite a few theories, there hasn't been any real explanation. It's unsure if DNA samples were taken, and if they were, nothing has been released. How it ended up on the beach in the first place is also a mystery, since the water around that area is colder than most fish this size would usually live in. This led researchers to think whatever it was may have been brought in by a warm current and died when the waters cooled. Not long after its discovery, another study was done by a group of scientists who came to the conclusion that the carcass could have been a whale cub, possibly that of a beaked whale. Since most whales and dolphins are born with hair that they lose quickly, this would explain the fur, but this would have meant that if it was a beaked whale or dolphin cub, it would have been a very large one. Another theory is that it's just a rare large dolphin and the hair is degraded tissue fibers, but more interestingly, some think that it's an undiscovered sea creature, which with its size and the unexplored areas within the ocean, this, like all the theories mentioned, cannot be ruled out. This next mystery is actually another washed up creature. Now, I was going to include this thing, which is called the Montauk Monster, that was found washed ashore a beach in New York in 2008. But after reading a lot about it, although it hasn't been fully identified, it doesn't seem like it came from the ocean. Whereas this next one I'm going to talk about.
What? What the fuck? Hey, this is a fun time to mention that Montauk is the original area where Stranger Things was written. And it's written in like, it's the guy who's from Montauk wrote the original screenplay for Stranger Things that was stolen from that guy. And also Montauk has a military base where like they were doing some experimental shit there. Also, why did he just add this in here? Dude, it was a raccoon. This is not a raccoon, dude. Yo, Haas, this video is fake bullshit. There are proven biological explanations, and this are common animals.
But after reading a lot about it, although it hasn't been fully identified, it doesn't seem like it came from the ocean, whereas this next one I'm going to talk about most certainly isn't land-based. There isn't a whole lot of information on this, but it was found by a group of people in 2013 on New Zealand's Bay of Plenty beach. This area is known for having sea creature carcasses washed up, but this one caused a little more mystery, as it was unlike anything previously seen.
It was confirmed by a paleozoologist to be a raccoon. Wait, really? That's what fucking raccoons look like? Yo, fuck that shit, dude.
Its body was 30 feet long and was mostly buried under the sand, but its head and a large dorsal fin could be seen, which led a marine biologist to think that it was most likely an orca because of this distinctive fin. But this couldn't be 100% confirmed because of its badly decomposed body. Some say that since the jawline, even after decomposition, is so narrow though, that it's definitely not an orca, but it could be an unknown species of whale or an undiscovered creature. The teeth do look similar to that of a killer whale, so who knows? What do you think? Was it an orca, some type of whale, or a prehistoric creature that we have yet to discover? The 52 Hz whale. This next mystery has been around for a while and is actually quite sad. It's the 52 Hz whale, often called the loneliest whale in the ocean. It's the story of an unidentified sound that was recorded in the Pacific Ocean in 1989 that is thought to belong to a solitary unidentified species that is looking for a mate. 52 Hz is the frequency of the sound, which is much higher than any other known whale call. The blue whale is usually 10 to 39 Hz and a fin whale is around 20 Hz, making a 52 Hz call out of the ordinary. It's unsure if it's a male or female, or if it's even a whale, but it's definitely something, and something that sounds pretty big. The sound has been tracked every year by scientists since it was first discovered, and incredibly, the tone of the sound has deepened over the years, as it would with a regular whale call.
I missed all the Q stuff. Fuck. I had a situation at the door.
It's even a whale, but it's definitely something, and something that sounds pretty big. The sound has been tracked every year by scientists since it was first discovered, and incredibly, the tone of the sound has deepened over the years, as it would with—
Dude, I don't want to hear underwater sounds. That stuff scares the fuck out of me, dude. Underwater sounds are so terrifying. Okay? I don't like any of this. I really don't like all of this because it's just so terrifying, dude. I don't know. Like, you don't know, you don't see it. It can fucking eat you. Like, it's not cool.
With a regular whale call. Take a listen.
Wait, so normally you couldn't even hear it because it's so slow? Like, I don't understand. My man said speeded, dude. This entire video is disqualified. It can't eat you, refuse to go in the ocean? Yeah, no shit. That's literally the point, dude. That is straight up the fucking point. That is why I don't go in the ocean. So the blue whale can't eat me, okay? And here you are making fun of me, saying that I'm crazy for not going in the ocean. But hey, guess what? I'm not going to be eaten by a fucking blue whale.
Despite comprehensive monitoring and searching, nothing has been found and nobody's sure what is creating the sound. There has been some speculation.
I don't want to be attacked by a bear, so I'm going to live on the ocean. That way they can never get to me. The difference is, you don't fucking know, dude. You can see a bear, okay? And you know where bears are on the land. We have so much more information of the land than we do of the ocean. We don't know anything about the ocean, okay? We just don't know. There's so much going on down there that we have not uncovered, okay? Whereas you know what the regular bear patterns are. Chat is mostly irrational fear. We know more about the fucking outer space. Wait, that's not true. What? Bull sharks are able to swim in fresh water and are responsible for a ton of bites. There are pics all over them in people's front yards during Florida floods and hurricanes. Yeah, well, fuck that. I'm not going to Florida, dude. Don't be so sensitive. I've lived in Florida my whole life and have only been bit by a shark once, and I'm a surfer. You think that's going to give me comfort? Comfort? Are you crazy? Just because you're stupid enough to be bitten by a fucking shark and you're still surfing around doesn't mean I'm trying to do that, dude. If I got bit by a shark once, it's a wrap. I don't even know how I wouldn't want to be around any body of water. You're in Florida, brother. That's why you don't care. You're Florida, man. Motherfucker literally said, I've only been bit by a shark once.
That it's a malformed blue whale or a mix of blue whale and another species. If it is the sound of a whale, then just think it could be the call of an undiscovered species that is the last of its kind left in the world. Unfortunately though, all that we are left with is the sound that this incredible creature makes, easily making it one of the ocean's biggest mysteries. An interesting—
Space is infinite, ocean is finite. We absolutely know more about the ocean. No, they meant space when they meant like mapping out like the moon and Mars and shit like that. And maybe even like astral charts or whatever, like fucking where certain stars are in comparison to the ocean. We have not mapped out. We've only mapped out like what, 10% of the fucking ocean or some shit. Like, I know that like our solar system, maybe. Dude, there's just so much shit going on down there that we have not fucking messed around with. That's why I have tremendous respect for James Cameron, okay? Like, his movies are whatever. I don't really give a fuck. His movies are ass cheeks, but he's a one-trick pony. His movies are all the fucking same. But he literally goes, he goes to the fucking bottom of the ocean on his own. He's just chilling. It's largely because the pressure is too much. Machines can't function underwater.
side note is that a documentary about the search for the 52 Hertz whale is being released soon. The documentary was funded by Kickstarter, and Leonardo DiCaprio gave $50,000 to help
Find the Lonely Whale with Adrian Grenier and Josh Zaman. Oh my god. Dude, Adrian Grenier, or Grenier, however you say his last name, is the fucking quintessential. He is not the quintessential, sorry, archetypical Hollywood celeb, dude. He's the greatest.
The campaign hit its target, which it did. The team recently went out in search for the whale, and I believe they are working on a documentary now, which I am super excited to see. Mysterious giant shark. In early 2000, scientists from Japan conducted a study to learn more about marine life in the Mariana Trench. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Mariana Trench, it's thought to be the deepest part of any of the world's oceans, and is located in the Western Pacific. Now, its precise depth is hazy, but it's thought the trench is about 6.8 miles deep. At these depths, it's hard to believe anything could survive, but surprisingly there are many fish and living organisms down there, which I'll talk—
That's what I'm saying, dude. This shit is fucked. Like, look at all this shit down there. It's just dark as night. You can't see any. It's pitch black down there. You can't see shit. And then there's like fucking little aliens down there, except for this thing. This thing looks pretty cute. I bet that it's a vicious creature, though. I bet it's like got the most poisonous got the most poisonous like little nub thing. I don't know.
Talk more about in a documentary about the Marianas Trench. Anyway, the Japanese scientists were studying an area not far from the trench called the Suruga Bay. They had submerged a container with special bait at a depth of around 1 mile, in hopes of capturing on camera whatever wanted to feed on it. This is a common way of videoing and identifying new and existing sea creatures. At first, the camera picked up a few small known sea creatures, followed by a shoal of rare deep sea sharks that measured 6 foot long. If this wasn't exciting enough for the researchers, the sharks scattered quickly and a huge creature came into view. Its size cannot be justified on the video footage, but the researchers said it would have been between 30 to 50 feet in length. Just know the Guinness World Record for the largest shark is 37 feet, so if the proportions the researchers have given are correct, this could be the largest shark ever recorded. Take a look.
Is that it? Bro, you can't even see, dude. It doesn't... It covers the entire fucking thing. What? Megalodon is bullshit, though, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Nope. Nope.
Scientists aren't exactly sure what type of shark it is, and people have said it could be the long thought to be extinct Megalodon, the gigantic monster of the sea that lived over 2 million years ago and is labeled the largest, most powerful predator.
I was gonna say, people saying Megalodon is bullshit. It was a real fucking creature. There's like fossils of it, no? Isn't that a Greenland shark? What are you, a fucking shark expert, dude? Why? The Greenland shark can live 200 plus years? What?
In history. But another theory is that the footage caught a very large, very rare Pacific sleeper shark. Sleeper sharks can grow to lengths of 23 feet, so even if it was a sleeper, it would have been the biggest and longest of its kind to have ever been spotted. So that's 5 mysterious sea creatures.
Megalodon is extinct. It is real, but it's extinct. I'm pretty sure.
Don't forget, this is only a fraction of the creatures that must be out there. There is bound to be thousands of undiscovered species swimming around right now, and there are also many mythical creatures that people think could exist, but I'm saving those for another day.
He don't bite, man, just pet it? Bro, pet what part, dude? It's like that $500 million mansion. You need a fucking go-kart to go from one side to the other. To pet both sides of the fucking thing.
I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again.
I'm literally a marine biologist. I study this shit. All right, dude. Well, you're so fucking brave, dude. Look at me. Oh, yeah. I'm a marine biologist. I like to study fucking deadly creatures that could just suck me up and eat me as I drown. Oh, I'm so cool. Weird flex, but okay.